Hi guys. We'll be on in just a minute. Just gotta get set up. Miss Munoz will be reviewing this evening.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a great, successful trading day. We'll review what happened today, and then we'll take a look at the winners and losers, and hopefully we'll have some good notes for you and potential trades for tomorrow. Okay. Um, so basically the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P 500 had really good days, over 1%. For the Dow, 1.42%, S&P 500, 1.76%, and the Nasdaq was the winner with 2.27%. And you can see it had a gap up, and then it was, smooth sailing for at least half of the day. It went down a little bit, and then it picked back right up. And you look like a flagship, but this looks like a pole, a flagpole. I have seen this term used before. When we look at the visual representation, you can see everything was mega green, especially NVIDIA, Amazon, Google, Meta, and Apple, Manzana. Manzana wasn't that great compared to these, but the big guns like Tesla, man, if somebody had Tesla and they let it go all the way today, they made almost close to 12%. That would have been a fantastic day. Walmart, 1.76%. It looks like the utilities was kind of like the reddish area in the market, and some of healthcare, but everything else was loud and clear green, very greenish day today. Excuse me, let me move this for a second.
Except for Nikete.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Sorry, I hit mute by accident. As mentioned before, Tesla was the winner of the day with 13.53%. Carvana, 12.07. Wayfair, AMD, Coin, Macy's, interesting, and Peloton, Dollar Tree, everything was green, but the winners obviously was Tesla. Um, and I'm not surprised because this thing has been hit by the bat many times. Hold on a second. It has like 5 weeks almost going down. So this was it was a turnaround. Let's see, let's take a look at what happened today. And you can see it's still going. So basically, it was a call or AKA long all the way. And if you got it on Friday, even better. but even in the pre-market, you got a chance, and it was just straight way up. You could have set it and forget it. And basically, the high was 278 from 256. A lot of moneda could have been made today if you went long. Carvana, this is for Korea. I don't recommend you getting into this, but it looks like it's turning around, it's doing a breakout as it is at a good level. So if you have this, buyer beware that this is going to probably skyrocket, but then it's going to, crash down. Same thing with Wayfair. It's not a good stock. These two things are dangerous to get because they could, unless you are you're doing it the right way. Again, this looks like another breakout. Be careful with this. I had this. Um, and it could go up for a long time and then do a crash and burn. Uh, Macy's 1394 also looks like it's kind of breaking out. I wouldn't get this. If I were to get this, I would get it here at 11:30. So you can just wait for that. Peloton also had a good day. I have this, as you can see, I got rid of some trash today. I still have a lot of shares, obviously, and it's been going up. It could continue to go up until earnings. This thing could continue to go up until earnings. And then, do a little reversal. Someone said it was bound to bounce up, and I think I agree with that person. Um, that is just the nature of the beast when you get these kind of caca stocks, or sorry, trash stocks. So Dollar Tree, this has earnings in 2 days, so be on the lookout for that. It could also go up based on this little breakout, but everything went up today, so just be careful. In 2 days, it isn't a good buy-in zone. This thing could go shoot up, or it could, crash and burn. It had decent earnings before, so it could have decent earnings again. Let's see what else. Let's keep it going. Let's look at Metalicious. Uh-oh. Yep, this also looks like it's breaking out. It bounced off the 200. It's a good buying zone, as I always mention. And it could continue for a couple of days. It's expensive, so be careful. Also, the averages are crossed, so it may reverse after a day or two. Americana did well. Everything did well today, so. It doesn't matter which ticker you pick, it's gonna do well. Let's do NVDA, same thing. Um, be on the lookout for this. It's very close to the moving averages, so just be careful. It could also do a little reversal when it gets to the top. Um, here especially, I would short it around 140 or so. Zonai. Oh, I did have some Zoni from before. Sony has been doing well. I got it down here and just I let it in, I forgot I got it. So it's one of those set it and forget it. And yeah, it should be going up in the next couple of days. I have some dinero for tomorrow already, so that's starting a good day again. DraftKings, a similar scenario, 4058. I would be worried about this, and I would take Miss Green's advice and just wait until the what is it, madness, the March Madness is over. This is a clear hanger here. However, it could pick up with the market. If it gets back up here, just short it. If it's in the summertime, buy it. This is a cyclical thing to get. Uh, we looked at NVDA, Fresh Pet, be careful with this. Is a dangerous stock. And look, it's 300. Oh, sorry, this is Visa. Oh, we haven't looked at Visa in a really long time. Interesting. It's 343.90 this stock. It's been going like a truck. Up, 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 bounce down. Yeah, it's expensive now. 343. Fresh bet, like I said, be careful with this. It's gonna crash and burn from $88. It should go back to here at some point, 60, 40, and potentially Yeah, $40 or so. That's where you, if you're gonna buy this, that's where you would get it around 50. I would still recommend a short, but be careful. It's very volatile and cray cray. Let's look at EBS. Let's look at Google. A friend of mine has this. He thinks it's gonna continue to go up. And I don't disagree. It's a hammer over here. So it could continue. So I would recommend Google, and it could be a good note for tomorrow in the next couple of days for Google. EBC, it's been going very strong since this point right here, and it looks like there's no stopping this thing. We kind of missed the boat, but if you're gonna get this, you could get it midpoint here. See if you can, maybe get out 19, 18. Just be careful as you move up. But yeah, the place to have gone it was down here. Let's see. Taco. We'll just take a look at the price on this, 53.53. I remember when this was very expensive. Now it's 53.53. I thought it was more expensive than this, but um, I don't know what to say. 53.53, yeah. It looks like it's also moving on up. Walmart is stabilized down here. It's at a good level to buy. But I wouldn't buy it here. I think the best price to get it is 57, around that area. I would get it then. Even Open had a good day. Open, $1.22. Yeah, this thing is trash. Don't get it. Be careful. Azo, Bank of America. Let's look at Mansana. No, see. Azo, Bank of America. Bank of America has been doing fabulous since this point. It looks like it's at the 40 moving average, so it could continue to go up. I wouldn't knock it. It just kind of like EBC, this was the place to get it at. Very strong. Disney, I agree with Miss Green on this. It hasn't been really been strong. If you're gonna get this, I would suggest the $80 mark that we had identified from before. Uh, I don't have it here, but I know that we had set 80. And it's been, it hasn't been doing that fabulous compared to other stocks. And it looks like it's maybe doing a flat bottom breakdown. Even on the days that everything's up, this thing is kind of red. It's trying to push it, but it's hard to. Okay, let's take a look at XOM. Somebody had notes on this yesterday. They recommended 100. It looks like it's even today was kind of strong. Hopefully it does go down a little bit to that 100 level, but it is picking up. It was a hanger today, but hopefully it does move down and you can get a little action of XOM. Softy, same deal. Oh, actually, no. Had a little red candle, but it was still strong. Hammer. It's at a good point buying zone, this thing right here on a weekly. Let's take a look at on the daily. Yeah, hammer up, it's picking up. It's the only thing is the averages are inverted, but it looks like it's picking up. We also had a buying zone here at 403. So it's below the buying zone. I wouldn't knock it, but I would rather get into Google or Mansana or even something else. Let's take a look at those losers. My bad. Let me go back up. So the losers of the day, Beyond Meat. I had this a long time ago when I didn't know how to trade and I thought I was getting something real. And you can see if everything's going up and this thing is going down, you can tell that this thing is just trash. It's still on hard buy. and it's going to get to open level. So basically from 335, you can get this as a short and just write it down to $1. And if you get 1,000 shares, you can make $3,000. Believe it or not, Starbucks was the second loser. And this thing is going to continue. It looks like it's going down and it's going to do maybe a flat bottom breakdown. So this also doesn't bode well when everything's going up and this thing is just flat as heck. I think it's going to break. It's going to have a flat bottom breakdown. So at the next level could potentially be down here to 90, from 95 to 90. It could go down. And if it breaks this level, then you know it's going to go to 75. So this is a potential short. Um, Nikete, I didn't have this. But I think it's still strong, even though it had a bad day today. Because it wasn't even that bad. It was just only 0.87%. But you can tell it wanted to go up. It was just trying to trick people. It's still at a good zone. It's both hammers. It's very bullish signature here. Um, if you got it today at the low, I think it could bounce up maybe tomorrow because it didn't do great today. Our favorito, my kid's favorite, is called McDonald's. Um, had a neutral candle today. It looks like it's trending up still with the market. I would still not get it. I would just wait to get it to 287. Or on the weekly, if you want to wait a little bit more and get a better price, 269 or so. This is obviously fabulous at 250. So just wait. This thing is expensive, but it does move about 671 a day. So it's worth getting it if you get it at the right level. So just wait, put a notification out there, and this thing is not gonna never be used or bought. People are just gonna go to McDonald's and Walmart and Dollar Tree. Okay, that's it for me, folks. It was very brief, short and sweet. I hope you guys have a successful trading day tomorrow and a trading week. Hit us up with questions, tickers, um, any like basic information that maybe you have a question on that you're not unsure of. We'll try to answer it. And anything else from Miss Green?
Like and subscribe. Goodbye.
Like